Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to Self-Care Diaries, the space where we slow down, tune in, and put ourselves back at the top of our own to-do list. I'm so glad you're here. Today's episode is close to my heart. It's about something so simple in theory, but so difficult in practice. Saying no. And more importantly, why learning to say no is one of the most loving, healing, and empowering forms of self-care I've ever embraced. So get cozy, maybe grab your favorite drink, and let's talk. Let's be honest, most of us weren't taught how to say no. We were taught to be polite, to be helpful, to not rock the boat. So we smile, we say yes, even when we're exhausted, overwhelmed, or just not feeling it. For the longest time, I was a chronic yes sayer. I'd say yes to last minute tasks, events I had no energy for, people I didn't want to disappoint. But each yes that came from a place of guilt or fear was a no to myself. And slowly, I started to feel it. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. I was burned out, resentful, disconnected from what I truly needed. Something had to change. I realized that constantly showing up for others while abandoning myself wasn't noble. It was self-neglect. And self-care? It's not all face masks and bubble baths. It's boundaries. So I started practicing. I gave myself permission to say no without apology, to not over-explain, to trust that the people who genuinely love me will respect my boundaries, and the ones who don't might not belong in that close inner circle. Let me walk you through a few ways I have learned to say no with love and clarity. Number 1, I pause before answering. Instead of giving an instant yes out of habit, I now say, let me check my calendar and get back to you. It gives me space to really consider if I have the energy and the desire to say yes. Number 2, I keep my no simple and kind. Like, I'm not not able to take that on right now. Or, I really appreciate the invite, but I'm prioritizing rest this week. Number 3, I check in with how it makes me feel. If saying yes feels heavy, forced, or out of obligation, that's a red flag. If saying no gives me a sense of peace and lightness, that's confirmation. Number 4, I sit with the discomfort. At first, I felt guilty, like I was letting people down. But over time, I realized that temporary discomfort is worth the long-term peace. Guilt fades, resentment doesn't. Here's what I've learned. Saying no isn't rejection. It's redirection. It's choosing yourself over the pressure to please. It's about energy management. Your time, energy, and mental space are your most precious resources. When you give them away too freely, you lose sight of what truly fuels you. And you know what? You don't owe anyone access to your energy just because they asked for it. That's not selfish. That's self-respect. So, if you've been struggling with boundaries, if you're the go-to person, the helper, the one who never says no, this is your gentle reminder. You are allowed to say no. You don't need to explain yourself. You are not responsible for how others feel about your boundaries. You are allowed to choose you. I hope this episode feels like a warm hug and a gentle nudge. Learning to say no is a process. Be patient with yourself. And remember, every time you choose yourself, your peace, your well-being, you're showing up as the most whole, honest version of you. You deserve that. Thanks for being here with me today. Take a deep breath. Honor your limits. And never forget, your no is powerful. This is Self-Care Diaries. See you in the next episode.